So Monday Night Raw was with great show tonight. So this is our final episode for Monday Night Raw tonight. We'll wrap this up for the final episode for Raw. So we have Monday Night Raw if I'm next week. So if you want to buy something like you get to get all three YouTube channels and you want to subscribe to get one notification on my screen right here on the bottom of my screen and to get two separate ways and so much more. So 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 let's go talk about Monday's Night Raw show tonight. So Monday Night Raw, it was a, if I say I'm going with I say 9 without the 7. This is not too bad show tonight. I just really love this show tonight. So let's go live right here. So in next match we have Asuka Express of Tomorrow. Asuka goes 1-on-1 against Rhea Ripley. So I was it last time in Athens. Asuka alongside with Kairi Sane lost her last lesson in 96 on SmackDown on December 19th. Rhea Ripley alongside with Damian Priest on defeating Asuka Black and Zelina Vega on SmackDown on December 12th. So Rhea Ripley asked in this answer on Aya Sky to stay inside the back during her match. So Anya Butt Kairi Sane came out with Asuka wasn't in got involved at multiple times. So Anya said CENIUS of the Sky and finally came out to this contest. Kairi Sane, but the Pirate Princess sent her into back into the apron. Once it has so just again to set on Aya Sky and Asuka rolled her up for a 3. Rhea Ripley and Asuka fought hard to make the most of their time in this one. It was hard hitting and guessing even with the of endurance. Anya set stresses into the roll-up finish. It was a forgettable into a good match. So it was a true surprise of tomorrow and could have won more just imitative. So it was a good story for Asuka to pick up to the win, and Debbie has brought the Kobe Royals was closely into the past few weeks. Also in this gave the press of tomorrow a win over a big name. Rhea Ripley and Aya Sky are in perfect passing to and just honor the Kobe Royals at the on Netflix as we saw in any results that puts that in questions leads to more drama on the night of the title match. So in the winner in this match, the Express of Tomorrow, Asuka. So, I just said it so started with Austin Theory explaining to Paul Heyman that he saw set of forces. He was wanted to represent set of forces in the main event. So also little, Paul Heyman told Boston Reed and Von Bagel that they will test Austin Theory, both men with scannable and other possible new mammals. So also in celebration as a holiday season, the stage was just an iconic with Christmas tree and the screens around the area, including Happy Holidays and Ray Ripley teased that Russell is in honor of Jimmy Priest, but Asuka slipped free surprise of tomorrow and he hit the most forced move of the match, ended with a horse summon simplex onto the apron. So here's the next match of the night. So we have Messenger Free and Paris Becky Lynch again on this Pommel Sosnick. So Becky Lynch made a big surprise appearance to just interrupt the full aggressor of Messenger Free Sosnick, saying that she had spoken to all Netflix wasn't that had asked her to appeal. So women's Intercourse champion has the right to call out the man was a bad behavior. Becky Lynch took office and passes out. It was Messenger Plea. So also only to get locked into an angled lock and focus to a tapped out. I'll say about triangle lock. So Messenger Plea did her best here to see herself has a top star on equal footing to Becky Lynch too, and she still has work to do to set a fans on her stardom. No, stardom, yeah. As she is a work in progress on the mic time in the ring, and was spots like this in front of a live crowd was a perfect way to test her. And she made Becky Lynch put her over big again and was tapping out to the women that has already on the winning hole surpassed 3 times and they fought. It was not a great Sosnick tonight, but Bethany Bree had the crowd behind her throughout. The men in Mississippi will fight again on the Netflix easily, so it will Becky Lynch lose again. It will be difficult for Becky Lynch to build her re-advertises back up. Also on the other side, it was a true Messenger Plea cannot afraid to lose just early into her title reign. We have Jerry Lee wants to seal her has a big deal is a difficult of this working spot. So Becky Lynch did not integrate herself just the offense by calling the estate of miserable Michigan even we have seen comfort that Netflix proposal said it not whole. I was into Messenger Police Drug and Ramsey said Becky Lynch looked like someone whose best years are behind hole. So here's the next match. So we have Stephon Evans goes 1-1 against Aryo Makano. So it was the last time in Athens. Stephon Evans lost to Ricky Saints on NXT Dayline on the 17th. Aryo Makano alongside Bravo Makano lost to AJ Styles and Dragon Lee while on September 29th. After Aryo took advantage of the hope on both Bravo and Grande cameos, Hope at the ringside to stay in this fight, but Stephon Evans slips at the win with an OC Carlo. It was afterward he fought off the Mexicanos with confidence. And this was a fine match, but it was not the best showcase of what Stephon Evans can do. Aryo got more offense than he should have in a match, and that was supposed to set up a young OC. I think he is exciting high fiddle that was almost entirely grounded in a contest with an opponent that has almost no in-ring and completely at percent. I just feel from what Pete Dunne is not doing much in this corner. Though role, the crowd does not seem to have a strong reconnaissance to him or Bravo in any way. So, was it at last? And Wanda Cameo has a strong, clear role in WWE and AAA that has gotten him spotty all in AAA. So, Stephon Evans and Leon Slater are likely a package deal a long time in this match and sets them up to force a feud with the McConnells is going forward. And winner on this match, Stephon Evans. So, as it went to backstage, it was Adam Pearce. He said, I would wished Stephon Evans good luck backstage before he headed to the ring tonight. So, Adam Pearce also agreed to let Stephanie Fekir on the brink of Women's World Championship against both Nikki Bella and Mikhail Rodriguez that starts in 2 weeks. Bobby Cole explained that Stephon Evans is a free agent looking to impress for Raw and SmackDown to get a contract. So Mark Cole and Cody Graves argue Aryo mysteries of lesser history and Bubbles has tripped to Stephon Evans off to the top rope and to set up was award MICH INOKU and surrounded by Aryo the spell pretty near fall. So it's speaking to Nikki Bella tonight under her promo announcement. So Nikki Bella has questions why EU is with granting her. So Nikki Bella has to interrupt the assault to stand on the announce table and mock anyone that will not give her respect, and she promised to make Stimmy the Kill and will kill Rodriguez respect her starts next week, and we see won the Women's World Champion, and this was a very nice assessment for Nikki Bella with no one to interrupting her. Nikki Bella throughout her when the money belt is heading to the basic sports team returning. Nikki Bella is a distant hair tone toggle but could have a dig in month more on Mikhail and Stimmy Mikhail, citing her personal dislike of both women's. And this has been a problem in this whole feud between Nikki Bella and Stimmy Mikhail. Also too, it is too, and Gosling is lacking a strong personal hook. And it is says about a funny that was that next sequences is respecting Hill, which is also set a full story that it was Becky Lance. So Aggie is turning with more Nazis with Matthew Dupree and Nikki by the Mark set of fans by talking down to love of the alliance. So it was including a motion of the Daffy Eagles, which may have been a small hit of her. Yes, it was rumors true. It was a registered with Eagles coming back. Her name is Kubel Decean. So I just also delivered a dramatic promo of the having and receive up for their title match starting next week against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. So AJ Styles and Dragon Lee promise to level a classic against the Usos, competing as hard as they could against one of WWE the best teams ever. Braun Breaker delivered a warning to CM Punk that he was going to end the lesson of the best into the world as the Netflix easily so. So here's the next match. We have Bayley goes 1-on-1 against Roxanne Perez. I was it last time in Athens. Bayley lost to Soul Roca Saturday night main event was on December 13th. And Roxanne Perez won it against Lila Fakir on Raw on December 8th. Liv Morgan and Mikhail Rodriguez played a key role of the in giving Roxanne Perez an opening to win, but a big Mommy Cole got involved with it most. Lila Fakir slapped Bayley back to focus on her in her criticized CLEE. She turned the match around and hit her driving elbow drop to the win. So I was thinking to Bayley and Roxanne Perez started strong in this match, but this was all match. Also, a night was distracting and influence and played a regular role in this absence. So I did hold the piece of the two great top wrestlers and never quote allowed them to hit their stride. So role model just seemed to be figuring out what new character is coming soon is a ring. So I wasn't leaning to a strong button of passes down certain stress. So I wasn't when Slovakia household logged in Slovakia in Bailey or a fun point A continued to raise their stock as a tag team division. It was Watson Perez losing due to Judgment Day in protect her will. So, in the winner of this match is Bailey. So, actually between the role model was it went from Bailey to Bailey, only nearly picking up and only ran. So also until when Morgan came out with Perez, but Raquel also arrived little and was letting out Slovakia and Liv helped the strategies of referee for Watson Perez to lose and expose the turnbuckle, but Raquel, the strategies of referee, for too long, missing a painful. So, as the actions of results, Watson Perez argued with Raquel backstage about Liv tried to clean things down, but a big mommy cool walked out just forcefully. So, going to make more Emily's, he said. So I wasn't going to live into the crowd. He was laughing at their booze and since when guess it all, Gonjo ended up only saying, so you shouldn't mad at me, you should be mad at the man that I tapped out like a little. I'm not gonna say it. Anya both CM Punk and Rey Mysterio got in their face of Gonjo on his way to the back. So this was not happy with his comments about John Cena. This was exciting, but it needed to be in front of this crowd. It wasn't big, it was in bit repetitive, but Gunner made his point. He mocked John Cena, his fans, and his friends with only two sentences, and that's it. So I just said the strong running story is that so Wayne gets it on his way more Emily's than his friends, and the way he did 2 years ago. But he did. So I mean yes he will not last forever. So WWE should keep mugging it going against AJ Styles is a match the full company can tease for a while before unfortunately the Chiefs of Gojo against CM Punk should not be the minute goal. Sparky said CM Punk should be losing the gold to Braun Breaker. Yet I wasn't losing to the gold to Braun Breaker, not back to the ring. Guess we all going to instead it is ugly options in the neighbors allowing Gojo to get in his land back. So it wasn't until Gojo is having gave CM Punk and your Punk so you can't see me. I've been cut on his way out. Wasn't in backstage, it was AJ Styles. I wasn't too confident going to do it again, so when Garcia has been released, he never just set up. So it is time for the main event. So we have a tag team match. We have CM Punk and Rey Mysterio taking on against Bronson Reed and Austin Theory. So also last time, and as this is the first time Austin Theory and Bronson Reed have teamed up. This was the first time. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio have teamed up since SmackDown on November 26th of last year's 2013. Will indeed won alongside Cody Rhodes, Goldust, is the Usos, against the Seal and Wyatt family. So was it after it suddenly back and forth match? Austin Theory caught the Seal with a stump to the win, so a match for his team. Was it afterward? It was CM Punk to try to get back at Austin Theory, but Von Wiggle ran him out with a spill to end the show standing tall. After the full story of this match was clear, but it did not make for an exciting main event. Austin Theory wanted to prove himself to the forces. He did so by winning in this match. So also however this should have been a spot for CM Punk and Von Wiggle to keep burning their own heat with a title match in between 2 weeks between them. So Alexa instead, and this came off as that same basic forces match as a week, was even with a fresh face in Austin Theory. Austin Theory always did not suddenly evolve to make him more fuzzy. He is a cannibal athlete that can compete with anyone but not blow anyone away. So give me 1 minute here, guys. Also, he did says that with the only difference between the results, and this was Austin Theory's first win on the Raw in over a year. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio have plenty of history, but both just like two top stars not looking to seal their own possible tag team dynamic. And the right results has ended, and this so to seal Austin Theory and give the forces, and it will mean even long term that is down to where Austin Theory can just level up in this story all the time. So, in the winner of this match, Austin Theory and Bronson Reed. Austin Theory is responsible for wearing such a mask was that he wanted his assistant to speak for him first. Austin Theory met Bronson Reed backstage before the match and told the big man that he would take the early lead in this match. Also, a commentary showed that Bronson Reed was Bronson interfering with Carson Terrell in this match and impressed in with his in-ring aggressions. Austin Reed saved Bronson Reed from a 619 and, and then took one himself. Bronson Master saved his tag partner in response after he took a 619. So thank you for watching tonight of Monday Night Raw tonight. So I'm gonna pick a different date for starting in 2 weeks. So here's the last one of tonight's. So give me 1 minute here. I'm gonna wrap this up in a few hours. It was also. So obviously technically Raw is 2.5 hours of ads including into commercials, but due to the pre-tape for a week, it was just an hour and a half without commercials for this holiday episode. Was it on the paper see and just in Parliament as it was a show that never slowed down and never its joys going, but the current content was illogical. I wasn't most nothing from this week's Raw will be remember in a few weeks the masses was Bonnie began with false interference and sloppy ending of certain asses. The best of work was a night with Rhea Ripley against Asuka was a good sign for the Kobe Royals against Rhea Ripley in AJ Styles match was at Netflix easily so. Also intended going to intends to be most interesting part of Raw, even when he was to do very little to get heated. It was nice to see Becky Lynch back, but still the same passing she was when she left, getting embarrassed by the still massing the play. So I just said Fawcett remains a story we is about the most main inventing show again, but the follow up for Austin Ferry has a rival with a very basic where he needed something more fastly has a whole. There was not much to complain about, but so far less is due to RAVE about landing to a show fans can skip with confidence. So let me see here on my expo. Let me wrap this up in a few hours. So give me 1 minute here, guys. So let me check on any more updates here for this week. Let me see. Oh yeah. Speaking of House of Glory Wrestling, will be on Friday to be on February 20th, 2026. Andrade Angelo is steps into a SOC wing in New York City. Andrade. Let me see here. I've been talking about that for months. Oh yes, AEW All In Texas pay-per-view will be press release for all HBO Max subscribers for no extra cost for next month on January 16th, 2026. There's probably more. I hope. Let me see. Oh, Wizard was toying in giving the ball, wanting to get Andrade a free on his delivery contract, I'm told. So, I'm gonna do an update on Bruce very, very soon. So, I lost this a full half, like 1 or 2 hours before. It just does, you just don't know when to set up. Do you? I'm going to guess I don't. Ha 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 ha. I'm going to mark Ace of Stars again. Oh, it's more about speaking of Triple H. So, the White House says a new video of Triple H giving advice on how to stay healthy through the holidays. So, I'm thinking about something more. So, what if Andrade is free to sign with any wrestling company that he wants? Bruce connect him with an opponent that was able to get his 1-year non-complete from WWE waived. He could go to WWE, I hope. Any wrestling permanent company, I think. So, let me see here. So, and don't forget to watch on TNA. It's taking place on Dallas. Tickets go on sale now for TNA Geeks, like on pay-per-view, TNA Plus, as a Curtis Cutler Central. So, let me see, couple here. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. So, this was breaking news that WWE has plans to set on an Eva Marie retirement tour in the fourth quarter of 2026. WWE and Eve Marie reportedly reached a current deal in October, and she is expected to return in the Royal Rumble, possibly to Iran. So that's also pretty hard today. Of almost out there, and was true. So let me see a couple here. Other fan favorite AEW top star reportedly set to become a free agent very, very soon. I hope. Oh, it's gonna be a Dan Hassan. So that'll be him. I haven't seen Dan Hassan for about a month or so. It's Harley Quinn doing her interview. So that's right now. Chris Jericho's status for AEW was in and was to plan reveal. So the small cover games of top star might be. So it's going to YouTube Gaming poll for tonight. So let me just wrap this up right here. So we got 78% largest show tonight of Monday Night Raw. 78% liked it. 9% is alright. And 9% didn't like it. So it's going to on next Twitter poll. Give me 1 minute here. So we got 7% liked it. 7% is alright. And 7% didn't like it. So I'm gonna see you guys next week in 2 weeks before on January the 5th. So I had to remind you guys that starting next week for Monday Night Raw on December 29th. It's starting in 2 more weeks before January the 5th. So have Braun Breaker goes 1-on-1 against CM Punk and more. Everything is all stacked up for January the 5th. So have a great Monday. So come back on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite on Christmas night this Wednesday. And so much more. So we do One Sniggle, Spotify Octopus Radio, and so much more. So have a great Monday. Come back on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite on Christmas night. And see you guys on Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. And see you guys on Saturday, AEW was in. So have a great Monday. Have a rest for this week. So I'll see you guys see you on Wednesday for Dynamite. On Wednesday. See you guys on Friday. And see you guys on Saturday. AEW was in. So have a great Monday. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed week. Wish you guys Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more. And then take on any more wrestling content and any more updates for you guys for this week. So have a great time. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace.